How far are we?
1 minute, baby.
Where are we headed?
CrossFit crash. All business.
Day 2. You're good.
Let's go.
How bad do you want it?
There you go.
Atta boy, how bad do you want it, baby?
That's it, Joe.
Come on. Stay aggressive here. You're at the finish line. Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go, Joe.
Here we go.
Come on, Joe.
It's the last round. The worm, but it's pretty dang close, and the athletes that don't have that experience, it has been slamming them.
Well, look at Joe here, and I think, yeah, you guys at home could see it on it. Like, he's just doing enough to actually, it's like a 50% moving the pill around his head, 50% moving his head around the pill.
All they say on the standard is there has to be space between your shoulder and the pill, and
Right.
it's got to go from one side to the other side.
Yeah,
That's a decent time,
That's
10:58.
100% of the standard. He is following it, and he's just really efficient at it.
Wow, my ass is.
How you feel?
That was first nervous one of the week, man. Feels nice.
Yeah. Did that go better than you
Stayed in
thought?
my lane. Way better than I thought. You know, a lot of ass on that one, dude. A lot of ass.
Yeah.
JP.
I gotta go put some heels on and go walk down a runway after that. Work out. My glutes are firing right now. My back is shot though.
You crushed.
Final. You get some ART. The hip flexors. But now we gotta recover, dude. These legs are not well right now.
Yeah.
That was the hardest workout of the week, I thought, bro. I saw people warming up and barely putting it over their head and just touching shoulders. Yeah. And I was like, that's what I'm doing. So before I started the workout, I went to my judge because I saw lane 5. He was calling no reps. He's like, go fully over your head. And I said, listen. For the workout, I said, it just has to come off my body, right? Yes. And what I did is I just stayed slow through the squat, exploded the last quarter, last eighth of the squat, so it just left my body the slightest bit. But I don't know how I did that. I was so shocked. Those first 50 helped though, because I just tapered the chest of our breaks. I went 10-second breaks, and then lunge I really should have held on for the last 3, but then I did 15-second breaks between. Blew up on the worm, but took a big break, went 30 at the end.
Were you skip that thing up for your lunge?
Yeah. Would you snatch it?
I threw my shoulder and like flipped it around.
Oh yeah, dude. I had no clue what to expect, dude. Like a 100-pound dumbbell. Wow, that was such an uplifter, man. I was not ready for that mentally, for that to end up like that.
There you go. Let's go.
How you feeling? Happy I stuck with my game plan. I was the last to the pull-ups. I was the last to the lunges. I was the last to the last set of pull-ups. Then I finished second in that heat.
Did you feel when you got to the pull-ups that you were going to catch up there?
No. Well, when I got down there and I saw that my sets were still able to go like 10s for my first 20 or 30, I think it was just my first 20. I knew I could catch up and just try and start my thrusters about the same time. And then, like Taylor Self likes to say, just whoever wants to hurt more can push. So it was a hard test. It was good.
Is this something that you and your team drew up like the same exact way, or?
No, today was the first time I touched that pill. A little bit more devastating than I was hoping. I practiced and went faster by about a minute and a half.
Oh wow.
But
What did you use for practice?
I used a 100-pound sandbag.
Okay, yeah.
But it was like a rock. It just feels so different than that. But it was a fun one. It was good.
Did it help? It's kind of rubbery.
Yeah, it's rubbery. It didn't help. It made it worse. It was a fun one.
There you go. Good stuff, man. Good job.
Hello.
A lot tighter. Holy, yeah.
Yeah, I feel it too, man, with the internal rotation.
Yeah, dude. You actually have internal for days on this side. He's got some tight hip rotation here. I think it's all stemming from the low back though, but most likely it's honestly because he's strong as a brick shit house. So
I really rely off the tension to bounce out the hole.
Yeah, yeah.
If I was too lackadaisical and loose, I feel like I would just collapse, get buried.
honestly though, for a big guy, you got some good hip mobility.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like wearing a pair of jeans 24/7, you just can't get in that full depth squat
Yeah. Yeah.
until it's
Man, what is that about?
We ripped to shreds.
Oh God.
This actually isn't that bad compared to my last one.
Oh really? Look at that. Jesus. Don't do the pill, guys.
Yeah.
I was 2 minutes faster than testing time.
Oh good.
Yeah.
Nobody's having that effect. It seems like.
It normally happens during comp weekend, comp day. Because I train by myself.
Right. Yeah.
So when I have other people, because I looked up at the clock and it was like 9 minutes and I was like, I am so much further ahead than I was. I was like, I'm either fucking up
Yeah.
or we're okay. But no, I dropped the pill a few times and chest to bar were not good today.
Yeah.
But we made it work.
Well, having other people in your heat is like, obviously helps out with your pacing. Try to keep up with them. Did you win your heat or?
I finished before one girl, but also I had Fisa Gaffi in my heat. I had Lindsay Lane, who won Crash 2 years ago. Brittany Weiss. I was very scared going into it. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you feeling about the next event?
Oof. I like handstand push-ups, but as soon as I got done with that workout, I was like, how am I supposed to do 5-inch deficit? Because my shoulders are roasted.
Yeah. I think everybody's shoulders are roasted right now. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You see his shoulders? Look, show your shoulders in your back.
elbow extension loss.
Oh, wow. That's from the pill?
Well, yesterday was dumbbell too.
Yeah, it's a mix of the pillows.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them have ruled my world.
Oh.
It's been rough.
So you come on right over here.
But no, and then the sled. Thankfully, we got to play around with that.
Right. At your gym, you guys have sled?
No, when we checked in,
Okay,
we got to kind of touch everything.
Nice.
But when I practiced, I did the torque tank push. So this kind of feels easier than the torque tank.
With wheels?
The torque tank, yeah. It's just 4 wheels and you just push it. There's no picking it up or anything. Flipping the sled is a little bit awkward. So, yeah. So the handstand push-ups, but then the second part with the C2 bike and the double unders, those are 2 movements that are not good for me.
Yeah.
So that one,
I'm sure you're gonna be.
that one is survival.
You're gonna crush.
Thanks.
All right, how you feeling after that one?
I mean, I feel like a bunch of the guys, like this was the one we were looking forward to the least of all of them. I can, relate to that. I'm glad it's past me, but all in all, it didn't feel that much different than expected. Just the last 50 thrusters were more challenging just because the pace was faster than I really would like it to be, but that's often the way it goes when you got good people next to you. So.
Yeah. Where did you end up on that?
I was second in my heat, and we're in the second to last heat, so I mean, I didn't watch the heat before me, or I haven't seen the one after me yet, so, but I would guess, top 15 type finish, not terrible, not great.
Is this something you guys drew up, like you guys planned it out and it went exactly to plan, or?
Yeah, I mean, definitely testing. I don't like testing more than like once or maybe twice unless I feel like I really messed something up and want to retry something new. So this one, I tested it once and then I didn't have the slog, so I was using different types of sandbags to try to get a feel for it, but only tested the full thing once, and I was about a minute and change faster on the floor, so that's good.
What was the hardest part?
Last 50 were in thrusters. Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to stay right under your red line the whole time, and in the end you're obviously spilling over, so it makes it tough to hang on, but that's also what makes all the difference in the leaderboard at the end.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, my wife, for sure. I mean, she's here watching my kiddos over here, but yeah, she's like the real hero this weekend because, you know, I'm trying to focus on being the best athlete I can, and she allows me to do that, encourages me. How was it? What? Oh, you want to do the car game in the lounge, the arcade game? All right, we'll do that.
Love it. There you go. Good stuff. Well, good luck for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, it was good seeing you.
Same here, man.
All right.
Where we at, Joe?
Smoothie King, baby. All calories matter. It's gonna be liquid calorie time.
Yeah, bro.
I don't even know what I got. I got like a chocolate looking shake, but it looks like it's got strawberry in it. So, listen, at the end of the day, I don't care what it is, it's sliding down this throat.
Yeah, whoa. Pause, bro.
Is that too much? Is that too aggressive?
Pause.
Was that way too aggressive? Pause?
Trust in me, and you will find infinity.
What went well? What didn't go well? How you feeling?
What went well?
Yeah. What went well? There.
Slim pickings here. The handstand push-ups. I mean, the handstand push-ups, I was able to do what I planned on.
Yeah.
The sled, don't have much experience with those.
Right.
Don't play around with those a lot. Yeah, but even just like pushing a normal sled, like a regular sled, also very hard for me.
Yeah.
Torque tank, very hard
Right.
for me. I don't do well with creating power. So.
What is it? Cradling power?
Creating power.
Oh, creating power.
Yeah, I'm just not.
Really?
My power output's just not high. So, that was fine. So that was a little bit slower than what I tested, but again, I tested it with the torque tank.
Sounds like a lot of people are kind of freaking out about the handstands more than they are about that. I think everybody's kind of on the same sentiment about the sled.
And then, so the second workout, I knew that was gonna be rough because machines are not my jam.
Yeah.
So the C2 bike, power output again, not for me. And then double unders are not a great movement for me. I fatigue very fast on those.
On just machines in general?
Yeah.
I think you said that in the lab.
Yeah. Machines are just not for me. And I've gotten a little bit better at them, which is very sad because I'm still not great.
All right, bro. What are we feeling? How are you feeling going into this next event?
Body's beat up. It's been a long weekend already with the first 3 events. I'd say midline, hips, back, abs, all pretty wrecked, but mentally feel good.
There you go. Well, what's the plan going into this event?
The plan is get a feel on how the sled is going to feel. Haven't touched on it yet, so depending on how that is, just get used to it. One thing in the warm-up area, and then just keep the set small for handstand push-ups. Try to stay as fresh as possible, and then on the second part, just send it on the erg and the jump rope.
What did you do for training since you've never touched it before?
What did I do? I just used a regular sled, tried to load it up moderately heavy and just push that, but it's kind of all I had access to.
Now, in training, did you load up the sled more than what they're loading it up to? Or?
I think so. I mean, it's a completely different element, so it's kind of negligible, but yeah, I remember to load it up fairly heavy.
Yeah. Well, what event have either you looked forward to or you're gonna look forward to, or did your favorite event already pass, or?
I would say my favorite one passed, probably the first one. Ended up taking 3rd on that one, so I was pretty happy with that. If I could get that high again, I'd be very happy, but also kind of surprised if I got quite that high.
Cool. And what do you got coming up other than crafts?
that's it for the rest of the season until the Open. I'm taking the body a little bit of a break for a good long off season. No, I did Waza last year, but this year I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Cool.
So.
Were you at SoCal also? Or?
Oh, I didn't go there. Nope. Nope.
Cool. My man. All right. Well, we're gonna support you. We'll hang out. We'll get some footage, and we'll do a little post one after. All right.
Thanks, man.
My man. Yeah, what's the vibe? What do you think?
It's a little worse than I expected. Just more lungs than I expected. Sled was hard. I mean, I didn't come up super short of my goal, but I don't know. I wish I would have done a little better.
I don't think you did as bad as you did.
I mean, I beat the cap, but definitely think I got passed up on the leaderboard, but oh well.
Where were you now?
I was 6 going in, so
Okay.
I don't know. I'd probably dumped down at least a few. So.
What was the hardest part?
The sled was surprisingly hard. Just blew up my legs and just like my heart rate a ton. And it just kind of set me back for the bike and the jump rope.
What about the jump rope? Were you used to?
I feel confident on it. It just it was just hard to maintain pace on the bike after it. Like my sets were pretty strong, but yeah, just heart rate.
How's tomorrow looking?
Some of the most hardest events, but I mean, just go out and finish strong. It's do the best I can do.
And what's the recovery looking like tonight?
Jump in the ice bath here, and then eat as much food as I possibly can, and get to bed at a decent time.
You got food prepped or what do you do?
No, I just cook. Go back to the Airbnb, cook it up. Spaghetti last night. Who knows? Maybe same thing again tonight. Appreciate it.
25 seconds, come on! Yeah! Yeah! 40! 40 seconds, come on, Joe! Send it! Come on! Send it! There we go! Yeah! Come on! Yeah!
P4. P4, event 5.
All right, and they're off. Here we go.
Joe's hands are not even on the bars.
He's wiping his head down, talking to the judge.
Yeah,
Hey, man,
he's
what's
just,
going
he's
on?
just
Hey.
recovering on this, man.
I think he thinks this is a Peloton class. No, he's back. He's back in action.
Hey,
He remembered
did you
it.
see that dive?
Wow. Wow. That was like a breathing overload. Felt very mental.
Hey, first part, you finished, right?
Yeah, just under the cap, but I let out a lot of energy, right? Is it worth the points? Probably not. If I could have saved a little bit, because that really exerted me. So I was a high heart rate for the whole second half. And wow. I think I finished that in 7:30 in training with a large rope. That was a small drag rope for me.
But not under fatigue?
Yeah, I did it. I did the workout.
Under fatigue?
Yeah, but not with the same flip set. That was I just found out about that movement about 20 minutes before I showed up today.
Yeah, it seemed like the first round you were trying to figure out.
Yeah, I don't know, overhand, if that's terrible. I tried underhand. Paid attention to Sergio next to me. He was doing a wide grip, tried that. And there was just no easy way around it. The weights were stacked on one side too, so the pushback was way harder than there.
Pushback was hard.
Yeah, because the weights are stacked on that side. So, wow, little humble pie. I don't know how the points are gonna roll. I don't know how the heat's still before me, but hey, 2 more, baby. Got lifts in both of them. We got a barbell in both of them. So, time to showcase, baby. Finish strong on a high note. Let's try to get to that top 10 at least.
What's up, man? Good job, man. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, good job, bro. You killed it.
Strategic right there.
Damage control first workout.
Hey man, that's all you need to do because the bulk of the field was getting caught right there anyway. Nobody was finishing that.
Yep.
Me, I let the clock get the best of me. I fucking full sent the last sled and paid the price.
Gotcha.
You came out unbroken.
What was the toughest part about that?
I've been dealing with a shoulder injury for months now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
I wasn't able to just do handstand push-ups for the last like 4 months, so I was like, basically we bandaged it up and we're just like, well,
See what happens.
Yeah.
Smart ass strategy.
Yeah.
You fucking still got to do handstands basically until
Yeah,
last
I
round.
made it. I mean, I PR'd.
Especially with the Z score, that paid off.
Yeah.
100%.
For sure. I don't know how that works.
Drag rope doesn't bother your shoulder?
Huh?
The drag rope doesn't
No,
bother your shoulder?
it's only vertical pressing.
Awesome.
Only
Them titties still staying big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go, baby.
What?
How'd you mess up your shoulder?
I don't know. Just one day I tried to kick up, do handstand push-ups, and it just...
Sublex?
Huh?
Sublexes?
I don't know.
Toss in and out?
It just didn't work. And yeah, and I tried to fight through it for like a few days, and I was like, well, nothing's working.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It happens when you're 30.
Hey, man, I respect that. Yeah, dude, keep crushing it, though. Come with you tomorrow, baby.
Yeah, good shot.